Today's news story takes place in India. Recently, jute has become a common material around the world to act as a substitute for plastic. India is trying to do more with jute and take it a step beyond making bags and sacks and taking it into fashion. Besides replacing plastic, a benefit of jute is that it helps lessen the overall greenhouse effects. When 1 hectare of the plant grows, it can take up around 15 tons of carbon dioxide while releasing 11 tons of oxygen. This is one reason environmentalists really like this product. Moreover, jute is easy to grow and doesn't need nearly as much fertilizer and water as cotton does, therefore making it a better choice, environmentally speaking. In addition, waste is not created as the entire plant can be used for varying purposes. Also, jute is primarily grown in Bangladesh or India due to the cheap labor as well as humidity in their climates. At the time of British rule, jute was an integral part of the economy of India. However, in the 1990s, it started to encounter problems as there were cheaper alternatives being produced in Bangladesh. Currently, India is making an attempt to return to jute and use this fabric in order to encourage a more sustainable future. In fact, the government has mandated that jute sacks be used for any grains and 20% of the sugar. However, it is important to note that there may be things that stand in the way of achieving all this, such as old methods of farming and old overused mills. This news story mainly connects to UN SDG Goals 12 and 13. Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, is particularly relevant to the topic of this article, as jute has a much more sustainable production as opposed to, for instance, cotton, since it doesn't need nearly as much fertilizer and water as cotton does. Moreover, a benefit of jute is that it helps lessen the overall greenhouse effects as it can take up carbon dioxide, which makes its production fairly sustainable. When it comes to consumption, waste is not created from jute as the entire plant can be used for varying purposes. Goal 13, Climate Action, strongly connects to this news story as jute actually has the ability to lessen overall greenhouse effects as it can take in carbon dioxide when grown. Currently, the world is in search of substitutes for plastic to create more sustainability, and it is important to be aware of any and all potential substitutes that have been introduced.